Welcome to another episode of Getting Baked with Stoner Steve. I'm Stoner Steve, and we're getting baked. Today, what I did today was a little bit of a combination of Stoner Steve and his sober wife. The thing that I was doing today, I told you all yesterday that I made a pie crust out of the High Times Cannabis Cookbook. It was called the Green Buttery Pie Crust. Alright, so I took the pie crust and I made the pie crust. And then I had my sober wife make the filling for me. What I did here was a buddy of mine, CP, his birthday's today. So he requested for me to make him a ganja cheesecake. So what we got here so far is the beginning of the ganja cheesecake. I took my pie crust that I made and I formed it into a 9-inch springform pan. Alright? After that, I took the caramels that I made, and if you look back in my videos, you'll get the recipe for the caramels. They are also in this High Times cookbook, and I'm going to find them here for you. They are chewy cannabis caramels. So, along with the cannabis pie crust, the green leaf pie crust that I made the chewy cannabis caramels. I took 11 ounces of those caramels. I weighed it out on my little scale, 11 ounces. I melted them down with 3 tablespoons of milk. Put them in a microwave 30 seconds at a time, melted it down, got me a nice liquid consistency of the caramel. I layered the bottom of the crust, the pie crust, with about half of that. After that, I had my sober wife make me the cream cheese, or the cheese filling for this. And to make the cheese filling for this, you're not going to find that recipe through on my videos, so I'm going to have to tell you what the recipe is for the cheese filling. The cheese filling is for a basic 9-inch cheesecake is 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, softened, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 3 eggs. Now the eggs, you beat this all up together, mix it all up with a hand mixer, and the eggs you mix in one at a time. You have to take one at a time and mix these eggs in. That's my wife's hammered down on that. My sober wife said, one at a time. You can only do one at a time. She even wrote it down for me. One at a time. Alright? So, now here we are with, this is what we came out of the oven with. It took us an hour and a half baking in the oven. Then it sat out on the counter for an hour, cooling. And then we put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. So I just took it out of the refrigerator and took it out of the springform pan, and now I got my toppings, and I'm gonna top it with the rest of the caramel that I also mixed with some pecans. I crushed up some pecans and mixed them with some pecans. The reason I did that is because this is a turtle cheesecake. And that's what all of the caramel and pecans in this is for. So now I'm just gonna top this all nicely with this pecan and caramel sauce. Y'all can see how much went on there. And I'm gonna kind of smooth it around to where it runs over the edges. Because I want the whole thing to have it. Because that's where all the ganja's at, y'all. That's where all the ganja's at. Now this cheesecake here is packing a punch. We are looking at almost a whole ½ ounce of ganja in this here cheesecake. So this is my new thing here. I took two recipes out of the High Times Cannabis Cookbook. My wife's cheesecake recipe, and I'm doing my own thing. And I'm coming up with this beautiful, beautiful ganja cheesecake. Now, I got a few extra pecans here, so I'm just going to sprinkle them around here that aren't topped with no caramel. And I am going to top this all off and I'm going to drizzle some chocolate around this.
I ran up and helped him peel it off of his face. We get them all on Jeopardy, don't we? 7:30 on WBTW News 13. The CBS Wednesday.
I'm irate right now.
These legendary survivors hit a breaking point.
I'm as tough as they come, but you break down. Your mind goes to places you don't think it's gonna go. This game is hard.
New Survivor Game Changers Wednesday. If your loved one has been neglected,
my videographer here, my partner in crime here with my Stoner Steve and Getting Baked with Stoner Steve videos is over here about drooling. I know.
Looks delicious.
I can hear him sucking his tongue in his mouth. So, y'all. The final outcome of Stoner Steve's Ganja Cheesecake. Ganja Turtle Cheesecake. This is for a really good friend of mine, CP. And I'm going to let it chill in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. And I'm going to take my sober wife some dinner because she's at work right now. And I love her, so I try to take her dinner every night. No, I don't try to. I take her dinner every night to work because I love my wife. And if y'all are married, I hope y'all love your wife just as much as I love mine. If she works as hard as mine does, bend over backwards for her. She's doing it for you. She helped me with this, even though she's, again, my sober wife. She helped me come up with this, and I really appreciate that. And anyways, again, this is Stoner Steve's Ganja Turtle Cheesecake. Watch my videos. Get my recipes. Also, subscribe to my YouTube, like my Facebook store. It is Highware20. I'm sorry, Highware420.com. The name of the store on Facebook is Highware Plus. Again, I'm Stoner Steve, and I'm baked.